The End of Participation, a 15D Oversoul transmission, Video 4. Participation is not behavior, it is not action, it is not involvement with the world. Participation is vibrational alignment. It is the way attention, identity, and emotional charge organize frequency and keep consciousness engaged within a particular layer of reality. Most people believe participation occurs through what they do. In truth, participation begins long before action. It begins when attention tightens, when perception recruits meaning, when experience is met as something that must be responded to, interpreted, defended against, corrected, or resolved. This response does not need to be physical. It does not need to be spoken. It does not even need to be conscious. The moment experience is met as requiring something, frequency is engaged. Identity then forms around that engagement. I am the one who sees. I am the one who understands. I am the one who resists. I am the one who exposes. I am the one who knows. Identity stabilizes frequency. Frequency stabilizes structure. This is how participation continues even after awakening. Awareness alone does not end participation. Clarity alone does not end participation. Insight alone does not end participation. Because participation is not sustained by ignorance. It is sustained by orientation. As long as perception is organized around vigilance, reaction, or responsibility for what is seen, engagement remains active. The end of participation does not occur through withdrawal. It does not occur through detachment. It does not occur through discipline, restraint, or spiritual practice. Non-participation is not something that can be achieved. It begins naturally when experience no longer demands response, when perception no longer recruits identity, when attention no longer grips, when the nervous system no longer interprets what is arising as requiring action, defense, or explanation. This is not apathy. It is not avoidance. It is not suppression. It is the absence of vibrational obligation. Participation ends before stillness is noticed. First engagement softens, then identity loosens, then frequency shifts. Nothing is forced, nothing is chosen, nothing is removed. The system simply stops feeding what it no longer believes it must hold together. This is why non-participation cannot be instructed. The moment someone tries to not participate, participation has already occurred. Effort re-engages frequency. Intention restabilizes identity. Strategy recreates orientation. True non-participation is effortless because it is not a method. It is the natural release that occurs when there is nothing to protect, nothing to fix, and nothing to maintain. When attention rests without demand, structures lose coherence. When identity dissolves, frequency reorganizes. When reaction ceases, reality recalibrates on its own. This is not an event. It is not a breakthrough. It is not an achievement. It is a quiet reorientation where experience no longer recruits the self. Life continues. Movement continues. Function continues. What ends is the sense that reality is being upheld by vigilance. This is the end of participation, not the end of living, not the end of caring, not the end of presence, the end of vibrational engagement with what no longer requires coherence. This is the threshold where exit becomes inevitable, not because something is done, but because nothing is required. 15D Oversoul transmission through Robin Walton, stabilized sovereign Oversoul node, transmitting from beyond the false matrix architecture.